Hello candidates, welcome back to Study101. I'm welcoming you to this segment of this show. Don't forget, you need to stay safe, you need to stay at home, you need to stay indoors. Follow all the instructions that science has given us to stay safe from this pandemic, corona. In our previous sessions, we were looking at magnetism. We looked at some terms related with magnetism. We looked at magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Right now we're going to classify magnets. Magnets are broadly grouped into two. We have natural magnets and artificial magnets. Each time we describe something as natural in science, we are trying to mean it exists on its own. And then when we call something artificial in science, it was made by man. So magnets are broadly grouped into natural magnets and artificial magnets. Let's focus on the natural magnets first. Natural magnets, we have two natural magnets. We have got the earth on which we live, that round globe, it's a magnet. And then we also have got a rock called Bloodstone or magnetite. Let's look at the earth. Why is the earth called a magnet? That's a common question. Why is the earth called a magnet? The earth is called a magnet because it has got a north pole and a south pole. That is one of the properties of magnets. A magnet has a north pole and a south pole. Then lodestone. Lodestone and magnetite are more or less the same thing, though when you go into depth they will tell you that magnetite is a rock, it's a mineral, which mineral has pieces that are magnetized, and these magnetized pieces are the ones that are called lodestone. There was a herdsman who discovered lodestone, and they say he was looking after his cattle, and during that time he discovered this stone, and it had metals on it. It had nails on it. So he took it to places, and people were able to really identify that it is a magnet. So that is how lodestone was discovered. And then when it was freely suspended on a string, it rested in the north-south direction. That is one of the other properties of magnets, that a freely suspended magnet rests in the north-south direction. Let's cross over to the artificial magnets. Artificial magnets are magnets that are made by man. And the two major groups we have are permanent magnets and temporary magnets. These two words are opposite to each other. One is the opposite of the other one. Permanent magnets are magnets that retain their magnetism for a long period of time. These are magnets that retain their magnetism for a long period of time. While temporary magnets are magnets that easily lose their magnetism. They retain their magnetism for a short time, or they easily lose their magnetism. Let's focus on the permanent magnets. We have got some illustrations of these magnets here. So examples include horseshoe magnet, U-shaped magnet. A horseshoe magnet and a U-shaped magnet are different, much as some books refer to them as one thing, but they are different, as we shall see in the illustration. Then we have got a bar magnet. Basically, when you hear the name, they are classified according to their shape. Bar magnet, it's shaped like a bar. Cylindrical magnet, it's shaped like a cylinder. Then there's another magnet called cylindrical hollow magnet. Cylindrical magnet and cylindrical hollow are the same, though cylindrical hollow has a hole in it. Then we have got ring magnets. Ring magnets are very tiny. Then circular magnets are bigger than ring magnets. They are not the same thing. These ones are very small and these ones are big. Circular magnets, like the ones which are on those loudspeakers. Then we have got a compass needle or compass needle magnet. We know that one is in the compass, which is used for showing the compass direction. Then we have got disc magnets. These are minor magnets which we rarely hear of. We have disc magnets. Disc magnets do not have a hole in between. They are flat like discs. And then they are also cylindrical magnets. So we have horseshoe magnet, U-shaped magnet, bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, ring or circular magnets, compass needle magnet, and disc magnets. Then when we go to the temporary side, the temporary magnets, we have got what they call induced magnets. Induced magnets. We shall see how induced magnets are made in future clips to come. And then we have also got what we call an electromagnet. Electromagnet is made using electricity. Induced magnets are made using induction method. We shall see the methods of magnetization in the future sessions to come. Let me take you through the picture, the magnets that I have here with me. That is a loudspeaker there, and on this loudspeaker, this loudspeaker has got a circular magnet around it. That's also a magnet. It's kind of cylindrical there. This one is a bar magnet. That is an oval magnet. Those are the magnets that we really have here. Due to the situation, we are not able to get all of them. Some of them are at school, and we did not leave we did not leave prepared. That's another disc magnet in this one inside there. That's a disc magnet. So those are some of the magnets that I have. And right now, these are some of my magnetic materials that I have. I got screws there, nuts and bolts, and some iron filings in that plastic bag. So right now we are going to go through the illustrations of the magnets. Those are the diagrams of the magnets. This is the earth. That is the earth. Picture of the earth is an illustration. This is Bloodstone. Bloodstone has been freely suspended onto a string. Then this is a bar magnet. It must have north and south. Then this is a U-shaped magnet. That is an illustration of the magnet. This is U-shaped, and this is a horseshoe magnet. U-shaped magnet is shaped like capital U. And then this one, when you look at this, with the U-shaped magnet, these ends, the poles are parallel, while these ones are almost meeting. Then this is a cylindrical magnet. Cylindrical magnet. This is a cylindrical hollow magnet. This is a ring magnet. Ring magnets are tiny like rings. And yet these ones, circular magnets, are wide. Those are the ones that are usually on loudspeakers. And then finally here is a compass needle magnet. So what have we looked at right now? We have just looked at the types of magnets. We said magnets are broadly grouped into two. Those are the natural magnets and artificial magnets. Then natural magnets, we said we have two natural magnets, the earth and Bloodstone. Then on the side of artificial magnets, we said we have temporary magnets and permanent magnets. Much as we should also not forget that the earth and Bloodstone are permanent. They cannot be demagnetized, they are permanent. Now, on the side of artificial magnets, we have permanent and temporary. Permanent magnets, we say these are magnets that retain their magnetism for a long period of time, while temporary magnets easily lose their magnetism, or they keep their magnetism for a short period of time. Permanent magnets, we said we have got bar magnet, U-shaped magnet, horseshoe magnet, cylindrical hollow magnet, ring magnets, disc magnets, oval magnets, and compass needle magnet. And on the side of temporary magnets, we said these are magnets basically that are made by man. They are made by man. We have got induced magnets. Induced magnets are made by a certain method of magnetization called induction, while electromagnets are made using electricity. In case chance allows, we shall make those magnets. Thank you for watching this clip up to the very end. Don't forget to stay safe from corona. Stay indoors. Bye.